Hi, my name is Irina Blok, and today I'd like to introduce you one of my products. It's called Face Blok. I'm looking for a $50,000 investment in exchange of 30% of my product. It's a collection of fashion surgical masks. It's designed for people with edgy sense of humor, sterile and uninteresting as a surgical mask, and infusing it with fun and creativity.
I think I'll pass. He's the perfect guy for this mask.
Oh, yeah. Have real surgical properties in terms of protecting against disease?
That's when the investment comes in.
That's when the investment comes in?
Look at that. Damon, let me see yours.
Look at Damon. He's wearing it wrong.
No?
He needs two.
Can you talk with it on?
If only we knew. If only we knew. In 2009, season 1, episode 5. This was recommended by super community member, super stupid Minotaur. Down in the comments down below. If you have a request, like drop it down below, and I'm starting to work through them now. I'm kind of caught up in the latest episodes of Shark Tank, but wow, yeah, 2009. If only we knew what we would be doing. Just I don't know, a decade and change later. $50,000, 30%. The answer to that question, though, does it have surgical sterile properties, and the answer being no is, well, not great. Not great, especially coming in looking for $50,000, but maybe she's got a good answer. Now, we're going to check out her website, Irina's website, at the end of this, as well as feature a comment from you from down below in the super community. So, yeah, stick around to that, because there's a story that goes along with this.
What's so funny? Hey, listen, I'm trying to make some money here. Tell me if this works or not. So you're saying these prototypes are not made from the true surgical mask?
They're not. So I see Face Blok at every hospital.
Do you think hospitals may have a problem putting a pig snout onto a doctor's face?
The head of American Pediatric Board had contacted me when they saw this mask, and they said they think it's genius. They want to have those masks. It was on Fox News, Sydney Morning Herald. I had close to 1 million hits on my website.
Whoa. You had 1 million hits to your website?
I had 700,000.
But is that...
that's not a million, right? But here, I think even then, I think a doctor would. And here we are all these years later, and yeah, they absolutely would and do. Why? Because they want to put a smile on kids' faces at like CHOP, right? The Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and all the other children's hospitals out there in the world. So I think it absolutely makes sense. Now, does the other designs necessarily make sense? No, but like as we found out, when everyone had to wear them, that's a different story. Now, if you look at this, it says Face Blok with a C on over on the board here, but she's got BLOK on her, so maybe a little bit of a branding faux pas. I'm not sure, but I guess maybe somebody will point that out.
Because swine flu was all over the news for 2 weeks, now we don't see it anymore. It's an epidemic that came and went. You need a new epidemic to get that kind of a hit profile again.
So how many sales did you have from...
Look, foot in mouth there, Kevin. Foot in mouth.
From all those hits?
I had a couple hundred of sales, but that is...
Why only a couple of hundred?
It's not a real surgical mask.
But Irina, there's really no company here. You're brand new, you just started.
In foreign markets, Irina, where they wear masks more often, do they do designs on the masks? Like in Japan, for example?
They don't. A niche opportunity for that.
Is this a fashion statement, Damon? Can you make this happen on the street?
No, I don't believe so.
Why not?
It's something that they don't normally do in the United States.
Just downright freaky. For that reason, I'm just out. It's so freaky.
Wow, this is aged like like milk on the counter. Jeez, look at us now. We when we run into something that it affects all of us, how quickly it changes, ideas and thought processes and social norms. Not for all of us. Some of us are very, have our hardline stances on masks, but I would say that by and large, like it's I think, to me at least, when I see somebody wearing a mask now, I don't immediately go to like, wow, they must have something wrong with them. They must be super sick or super vulnerable to illness, like that. I mean, that's actually where it goes to now. It's like maybe they're more vulnerable to illness, especially given the illness that's running around and still chugging along these years later, and here we are. But it seems like sometimes we're so far ahead of our time that we just get told that like this is not going to work, this is too freaky, this is not this isn't going anywhere. And we in America here, we've dodged quite a few bullets along the way to this point, leading up to the big 19 one. So it could have been, the whole mask thing could have been long time ago. SARS had picked up steam and left, or swine flu had picked up steam, or there's tons of other things that we've been very fortunate that that 19 has been the one that has had staying power and spread. I mean, that can be taken out of context, but that's the only one that has picked up steam and spread. Like what's the one? The one with the P? Parabola or Parabola virus? Something like that.
Irina, it's a novelty item, not a serious item, and I just don't see the market for it. So on that note, I'm out.
But we've seen doctors now that they'll wear two masks, while they're working in certain environments that are like there's a lot of sick patients, right? So you could have that mask and then the other mask, and making it surgical. Apparently ain't that hard, as we found out in the last 2 years, to get pump out surgical mask. I mean, for a little while it was hard, but we got there eventually.
I'm gonna stand with Kevin as well, and I'm out for the same reasons.
Just don't quit your day job. I'm out.
It's a unique idea, there's no question, but as an investable concept, it's not there. I'm out.
Okay, thank you so much.
Good luck.
Good luck.
My target audience are people who dare to express themselves and who have edgy sense of humor, but I don't think it's the sharks.
No, but in hindsight, I wonder how much, looking back, if they've talked about this at all. So going to Irina Blok's website, I guess her last name is Blok, the Face Blok, so she still has it on there. Apparently, she designed the Android logo. While working for Google, I created this little green dude that was part of the launch campaign because the Android operating system was the first open system of its kind. The idea was to create an open source logo that was released to the developer community without regular brand guidelines, not unlike the Linux Penguin. The logo helped to establish the identity for the new product and generated excitement, and it absolutely did. It was, Android definitely has the staying power, and it looks like she's developed a lot of other things along the way, including having a Google award, which is all the way at the bottom. But here, she shows that back in 2009, during the swine flu epidemic, I had an idea to how I can help as a designer. I thought if I take something boring like a face mask and make it fun and fashionable, it would make it for a great product. Back in 2009, designer masks were very uncommon in the U.S. Proceeds will be donated to Children International to help fight the swine flu. I started with making the Photoshop mock-ups, so far ahead of her time, for sure. So Irina, I'd love to have you come on the show. I see here you're on Instagram. You got almost 85,000 followers, which is awesome to see. Let's see, when's the last time she posted? Was it 2 days ago? New Year's resolutions, 2023, 2022. I like that. It's 2021. New Year's resolution: cosmic insignificance. I love the I love the sense of humor. I would absolutely love to have you on and see where we're. Here you go. Thanksgiving, Xmas, and New Year's. Yeah, I'd love to have you on. I found this article here talking about, back in 2020, July 2020, talking about how, everybody said it was like freaky and this, that, and the third, but it became a thing and people, in fact, I forget where the video is. I'm going to try to find it, but I did helped a fellow super entrepreneur with their face mask business at the back in 2021, something like that. If I can find the video, I'll link it here at the end. But some of the comments here, FYI, this woman designed the Android robot logo. This is on a video without with just the pitch, but you need an epidemic like that to kind of hit on hit you on your profile. Now, I'm not saying this lady was behind everything, but I'm not saying it's impossible. It was a good idea. I agree. I don't think they saw and even if you had licensing Elmo, Looney Tunes, like if she had some samples with those, maybe they would have got on board with it. But Irina, just leave me a comment down below when you see this, or if somebody reaches out to you and lets you know that this video is available, and we'll get you on for an interview. Like this comment, Squish the Urban Scribe says, I don't know how do you say that, Nicole Robert, I love him. What a good sport. Thank you for pumping these out, Joe. You have no idea how depressing these holidays have been. This is one of my favorite channels from South Africa. That is absolutely awesome. Greatly appreciate you watching and being a part of the super community. I love seeing all your comments across all of the videos, which is just so heartwarming to me. So it's as much as me pumping out these videos is heartwarming to you and helping you navigate through what can be difficult with the holidays. It's heartwarming to me because it enables me to be pumped and excited to keep on turning out this content on the regular, on the daily, which is a lot of work. I'm trying to squeeze it all in here with the little bit of time that I have available. So anyway, I appreciate you being a part of the super community and making it all the way in this video. I'll see you in one of these two videos over here. Take care and go be super.